Howdy, Cowboys Nation. It's time to saddle up and join the excitement on Cowboys News TV. Grab your favorite jersey, snag your lucky snack, and get ready to kick back in the coziest spot on the couch. We're about to take a wild ride through the latest and greatest happenings with America's team. This isn't your ordinary sports update. It's a full-on expedition into the heart and soul of the Dallas Cowboys. We've got twists, turns, and a dash of that good old Texas charm to keep you entertained. So before we dive headfirst into the gridiron drama, do us a solid favor, wrangle that subscribe button. Subscribing isn't just a click, it's your ticket to join us on this epic journey. Help us corral our way to the impressive milestone of 6,000 subscribers. Lasso that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and let's kick off this football fiesta with gusto. Cowboys Nation, your support means the world to us. So let's grow and enjoy the ride.
Now, let's talk roster moves. The Cowboys are shaking things up as we head into Week 18, and one name making an exit is wide receiver Martavis Bryant. Signed to the practice squad in November after an NFL reinstatement, Bryant's journey with the Cowboys took an unexpected turn. It seems the team had different plans, leading to his release. But fear not, Cowboys faithful, because in comes Racey McMath, a former Titans wide receiver with some serious speed. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches and weighing in at 210 pounds, McMath brings a dynamic edge to the practice squad. According to Patrick Walker of Dallas Cowboys, Bryant's stint didn't unfold as anticipated. The Cowboys are all about ensuring top-notch depth in every position as they gear up for the postseason. Even with a surplus of wide receivers, quality depth is key, and McMath's addition reflects the team's commitment to beefing up that talent pool. Now, here's the kicker. Rumors are swirling that the Cowboys have their eyes on re-signing Martavis Bryant for the next season. While his time on the field this season might be a wrap, the veteran receiver's size and past performance hint at untapped potential. In 2015 with the Steelers, Bryant had a stellar season with 50 receptions for 765 yards and 6 touchdowns. According to Calvin Watkins of Dallas Morning News, there's chatter about a potential comeback in 2024. As the Cowboys make strategic moves gearing up for the playoffs, the possibility of Bryant's return next season adds an extra layer of excitement to the mix. Will he be back in the star-studded lineup? Only time will tell, Cowboys Nation. We've got some intriguing moves happening in Big D as the Cowboys gear up for the NFL playoffs. Hold on to your hats, cause this news is as wild as a Texas tornado. First off, we've welcomed back a familiar face to the linebacker room, Damian Wilson. Yep, the guy who knows the ins and outs of the Cowboys defense like the back of his hand. Wilson's not just here for depth, he's bringing his wisdom to the table, mentoring the young guns like Deon Clark and Marquise Bell. And let's not forget, he's a special teams maestro, with a whopping 1,300 reps for Dallas and another 2,011 for the Panthers. This guy's a Swiss Army knife for the Cowboys. But wait, here's the twist in our rodeo. Rumors are swirling about Coach Mike McCarthy's future with the Cowboys. Can you believe it? Despite back-to-back 12-win seasons, there's a buzz that McCarthy might be riding into the sunset if the playoffs don't go our way. NFL insider Dean Reeney's got the scoop, drawing parallels to the Patriots' fate in 2019. Lesson learned, don't underestimate any opponent, especially the Washington Commanders. Now, let's talk replacements. Bill Belichick and Jim Harbaugh are names being tossed around like a game of hot potato. Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer even suggests the Cowboys could be a potential landing spot for Belichick. Imagine that, the hoodie in Dallas. But hold your horses, it's not that simple with Belichick's Patriots ties. The uncertainty around McCarthy's future has got the Cowboys brass, led by the one and only Jerry Jones, pondering their options. If the coaching carousel starts spinning with high-profile names, you bet the Cowboys will be eyeing the talent pool. What does all this mean for our playoff run? Well, buckle up, Cowboys Nation, because it's gonna be one heck of a ride. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join us as we navigate the twists and turns of Cowboys football. We've got some juicy updates for you on Cowboys News TV, and let me tell you, things are getting interesting in Big D. Grab your cowboy hat, kick back, and let's dive into the latest chapter of the Dallas Cowboys saga. Now, picture this: Dan Quinn, our fearless defensive coordinator, has been shaking things up on the field like a tornado in a barn. The Cowboys' defense is looking sharper than a cactus in the desert, and it's catching the eye of other teams. Rumor has it that Quinn's name is being tossed around for some head coaching gigs. Can you believe it? But hold your horses, folks. Quinn's been sticking around, keeping the Cowboys ship steady, and you know why? Unfinished business. Yep, he's got that fire in his belly, and he's determined to see this Cowboys squad through to the glory days. We're on the verge of clinching the NFC East, and with a win over Washington, we're snagging that number 2 seed in the playoffs. It's the stuff dreams are made of. Before we ride into the sunset with this news, here's a little favor to ask. Wrangle that subscribe button below and ring that notification bell like it owes you money. We're on a mission to hit 6,000 subscribers, and your support is like the wind beneath our wings. So join the Cowboys News TV family. It's a wild ride you won't want to miss. Now, back to Quinn. The man's been a head coach before, and the league has been knocking on his door. But here's the scoop: after revamping our defense and turning it into a force to be reckoned with, there's a growing feeling that Quinn might be ready for a new challenge. A deep playoff run? Well, that would only make him more irresistible to those head coaching suitors. As the speculation heats up on what's known as Black Monday in the NFL, when coaches find out if they're keeping their jobs or not, Quinn remains focused on the task at hand. The Cowboys are gearing up for the playoffs, and Quinn's got his eyes on the prize. He's all about that compartmentalize and conquer mindset. But here's the heart of the matter: the bond Quinn has with his players. They're not just teammates, they're family. Quinn's coaching style is all about connection, building a shared mindset, and creating an environment where success is inevitable. Players like Darren Bland, who went from under the radar to Pro Bowl status, credit Quinn for the transformation. Now, if you're nodding along and thinking, yeah, Quinn's the man, you're not alone. The Cowboys' defense has been on the rise since Quinn took the reins in 2021. Points allowed per game? Dropping like a Texas sunset. The Cowboys are on a defensive tear, and we've got Quinn to thank for it. As we wrap up this rodeo of news, remember this: Quinn didn't stick around for just any reason. It's unfinished business, a mission to see this team reach heights not seen since the 90s. So, Cowboys Nation, saddle up, subscribe, and let's cheer on our boys as they ride into the playoffs. It's that time of the year when the regular season dust settles, and the Dallas Cowboys are already making moves to gear up for the NFL playoffs. We're bringing in some familiar faces and adding new firepower to the practice squad. So, saddle up and let's round them up. First on the list, Damian Wilson, former starting linebacker for the Cowboys. This ain't his first rodeo with us. He's a 4th-round pick from the 2015 NFL Draft, and he's back in the Lone Star State after stints with the Chiefs and the Panthers. Now, I know some of y'all might be wondering about the detour in Wilson's career due to off-field issues, including a recent suspension. But the Cowboys are giving him a shot to bring that Super Bowl experience and linebacker depth to our playoff run. But that ain't all, folks. We've also roped in Leo Collins, the offensive lineman who knows a thing or two about holding down the fort. With injuries and shifts in the O-line, Collins is the reinforcement we need as we march into the postseason. And let's not forget the speedsters, Racy McMath, the wide receiver, and Sitter Thompson, the running back. These guys are adding some extra horsepower to our arsenal, providing options for Coach McCarthy as he plots our course through the playoffs. Now, the signing of Wilson is turning heads. We all remember the impact he had during the Chiefs' Super Bowl run, and the Cowboys are hoping he brings that winning mentality to our linebacker crew. With Leighton Vander Esch nursing some injuries and the recent release of Rashaan Evans, having Wilson on board is a strategic move, like a well-executed play in the playbook. As the regular season winds down, the excitement is just getting started in Cowboys country. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join us on this playoff journey. Will Wilson be the X factor? Can Collins anchor the line? We're about to find out, and it's gonna be one heck of a ride. Until next time, go Cowboys. Glowing Star.